Okay, so now I'm driving the truck. I've got the 30-inch FTE Resonator installed in front of my 14-inch Flow Pro muffler. Getting on the freeway here. Hopefully you can hear some of the drone, or lack of drone. I didn't get a video before without the Resonator, but if you look in my other videos, one of my videos, I'm on the freeway and you can probably hear it there. But yeah, technically it was really bad between 1600 and 2000 RPM. So that's for me in sixth gear with stock tires on this truck. It's about 72 miles an hour, 73 miles an hour. So between 72 and 80 is where the drone was really bad. And I'm going up a hill right now at 72, about 1700 RPM. And I'll let you listen to it. It's almost non-existent. It really is. It's so much nicer. It's like when I bought my truck, my 2015 that I had, and I was driving it back from Idaho. That was a 1,000-mile trip. And the thing I like most about a stock truck is it's quiet and it's comfortable. That's part of the reason I haven't put more aggressive tires on the truck, is because I don't like to listen to the hum or the whine on the freeway. And plus I don't need it. I mostly drive on the road, and if I go off-road, it's limited. So anyway, stock tires, and with the FTE Resonator, I'm very happy. It's killed the drone, and then I kept the muffler on there just to keep it extra quiet. But the truck honestly sounds almost stock. When it's idling, there's a little bit of a burble, a little bit of a rumble, which I kind of like, but you can't really hear it in the cab. You can only hear it when you're standing outside, and only really so if you're standing next to the tailpipe. So overall, I would 100% recommend this product. It was only I got the stainless steel 5x30 version, so that's the most expensive, and I think it was about $135. My EGTs haven't climbed. The boost actually comes on a little bit quicker now because I think there's a little bit more back pressure, just a little bit, to help the turbo spool up. And it's pass-flow, or it's pass-through. If you look at the video where I installed it, you can see that there is a pass-through pipe in the middle and then a corkscrew around the outside. And what they told me on the phone, actually I called up Flow Pro and I asked them about their twister before I ordered the FTE, and they told me it's basically the same design, and that it basically speeds up the exhaust and maybe causes sort of a vacuum. I don't know if I believe that, but the EGTs haven't risen. The boost comes on a little bit quicker, and regardless of all that, the drone is gone and the truck is pretty much silent. So when you get on it, here, I'll get on here a little bit. Like a jet, it doesn't really, it's not like when you have a straight pipe or just a muffler where it screeches and screams and it's just super loud. That's cool at the racetrack, but as a daily driver, which this truck is for me, it's just annoying, and it gives me and my passengers a headache, especially towing. So that was a 70 to 100 right there, and that pretty much silent, pretty much what a stock truck sounds like. So overall, very happy, and I'll let you listen to it a little bit. Little half throttle burst there. So quiet. I like it a lot. Some people might think it's too quiet. In that case, I would say take the muffler off and just try the Resonator. And if you don't like that, then take the Resonator out and put in the shorter Resonator. There is a 17-inch version, which is basically identical to the Flow Pro twister. Again, this Resonator is from FTE. They're primarily marketed to the Cummins guys. I guess they have a really bad drone. And I figured if it could get rid of their drone, it could certainly get rid of my drone. And I'm very pleased. actually sounds really cool is when you engage the exhaust brake. I'll get off an off ramp up here, but all you can really hear when you do that is the turbo. It doesn't bark like it used to. I've had a straight pipe, my LMM, before I put the turbos on it. That was a straight pipe. Never ran a muffler. That was way too loud. When I put the second turbo on there, it was like running a muffler. I mean, it really silenced the exhaust, but not as quiet as this is. So for me, the resonator, the muffler, no lack of, I mean, you don't lose any performance gains that you pick up with the tuning and the deleting. So basically it's, you know, win-win. There's no loss to me, and I feel like you know, anybody that wants to delete their truck, they should run a resonator for sure, because after a long road trip towing or anything on the freeway, when you got to listen to that drone, even with the radio on, it just gives you a headache. In fact, for me, at some point up in Flagstaff, I was going up the grade there on the 17, and the converter was locked in 6th gear at 75 miles an hour, and the drone was so bad it made me nauseous. So it's no joke, and this product is amazing. No, I'm not using the brake at all. That's just all turbo. That turbo brake really works really well. I don't even have tow haul mode on. Saturday afternoon, April 1st in Phoenix, and look, it's 68 degrees. Now I'll get you some film with the windows up. Now I'll get you some film with the windows down here in a minute. That was the turbo brake. It's hard to drive with the windows down on the freeway because you get buffeting. Alright, here we go. So it's got a nice little growl to it, but it's very light. It's very tolerable. You know, it's something I can live with on a daily basis. If this truck were a weekend only rig, you know, something that I'm only going to tow with or drive around on the weekends to the Home Depot, I would still put the resonator on it, because just short little little drives, even in the morning when the engine is cold. You know, it's just annoying. You know, it depends on the mood you're in, but really for me, the quieter the better. So overall, I would recommend this product to anybody who's going to delete their truck, and whether you go with the 4 or 5, it's definitely worth it. 0 to 60, guys.